tea. Now it needs to be paired with, needs to find its companion, the scones. We've got them for you from David's Cookies. A scone, that beautiful cross between a
biscuit and a muffin.
Biscuit and a muffin. It's funny that it's called scone. It should be called buffin.
I don't know. Scone sounds a little better
Scone
to me.
is fancy.
Right.
Scone, a buffin. A biscuit and a muffin.
I don't mind that.
It's a buffin.
Okay.
It's a biscuit and a muffin. It's yumminess. Okay, so you're getting a dozen. And of course, Jessie Oliva is back, but let me take you through your choices. Cranberry orange, you can get all 12 of them in cranberry orange. You can order all 12 of them in this that is the butterscotch pecan. I mean, that even sounds dreamy, right? What's not to love about butterscotch? And then lovely Georgia pecans. Or the blueberry lemon. This always is where I end up, blueberry lemon, because I love the brightness of it. Or you can get any two. Blueberry lemon with the butterscotch pecan. Blueberry lemon with the cranberry orange. Or butterscotch pecan and cranberry orange. You know where I'm going with this. So half and half, 6 of any two. So 2 flavors, however you want to split it, or any solo flavor of any of the 3. 3 easy payments of $21.66. All of our food ships for free. This is Jessie Oliva. It's brought to us by David's. They've won Best Cookie, Best Cake, Best Dessert for a bajillion years combined.
Yes.
And now we have the buffin, AKA a scone, which is what again?
A cross between that biscuit and a muffin. You see moist, tender, super buttery, just pure deliciousness. This is that lemon blueberry. We use a pure lemon oil. It's not a lemon flavoring.
Nope.
No, that pure oil with those blueberries gently mixed. So it is that perfect mesh of flavors.
And each
So
one
good.
of them has 4 ounces, by the way.
Yes.
And then that's your
Big.
blueberry lemon. The next one is the butterscotch pecan.
Okay, this is really exciting because you don't see this one often. It's got the crunchy nuts, right? But then it also has that butterscotch. So those southern pecans, that sweet butterscotch, this is my personal favorite. And what I love about these are they arrive frozen. You get to bake them, so you get to enjoy them nice and warm when you're ready.
And then the other one is our cranberry orange.
Yes, this is always a popular one, that pure orange oil and 2 types of cranberry. Look at that butteriness.
So I'm going to take you over here because here's actually how they come. These are all baked and cooked. That's not actually how they come to you. I want to be clear, so you want to grab the other box?
Oh, yes.
So you'll get 6, you'll get 2 boxes, each one of them are 6, and they're going to come like this. So can you explain to us what this is? Because maybe somebody's just joining us. Again, this is the ready to bake. So this is what's going to arrive in your home.
Yeah, so you get this home, you throw this in the freezer. When you are ready to bake it, you set your oven to 350. You then take these out, you put them on your baking tray, and in 25 to 30 minutes, you are eating scones. So you can have 1 scone, you can have multiple scones, you can cut them in half and make them stretch even further because these are big scones.
They're big, and
quarter-pound scones.
And we always say that when you've got scones in the oven, it makes your home smell like the estate.
Yes.
Because it's a scone, or I like to say a buffin, but it's a scone. So let's start again. And if you're just joining us, these are scones from David's. How are these scones different from maybe ones that we see in a bakery or ones we might even see in our grocery store?
Yes. Well, so number 1, we're using high quality ingredients. We're using that fresh cream. We're using the butter. We're using, you know, those crunchy nuts. We're also using that real fruit. And what's really special about ours is you do get them home. You do get to bake them, right? They're also not that hard, dry scone because they are so rich in that butter. So they are soft and tender and creamy. And here you can really see
flavors again.
Here you can see the components. So that blueberry has that pure lemon oil. It has those real blueberries that are gently mixed in, just that perfect taste and texture. Then we go to that butterscotch pecan, one you don't often see, but you love from us, with those creamy, sweet butterscotch chips, those crunchy whole southern pecans. And then we go to another one that you have loved so much. This is that orange cranberry, that pure orange oil, 2 types of cranberry. You can see how moist, you can see how buttery. This is not that rock hard scone experience.
And do they come with the granulated sugar on top?
So
for these ones, or do you put how do you do to get that?
You do that yourself. So honestly, at home, I just put them in the oven, and I'm very happy with the way they turn out. I don't add honey, I don't add cream, I don't add anything because it's so flavorful.
Yeah.
But if you wanted to dress it up, you're able to milk wash it or egg wash it and add that granulated sugar. And of course, you can cut this in half. You can add the butter or the clotted cream if you want to. But look at that. Look at how moist. Look at how soft and tender and buttery. And I think a lot of times maybe you were afraid, you know, you think, oh, scone, like
they're
that's
not
dry.
sweet, and they're dry, and they're not overly sweet. They're sweet enough, but
Just
not
sweet
overly
enough.
sweet. With 4 ounces a piece, these are huge. They're very generous in size. 3 easy payments of $21.66, free shipping and handling. I will share with you that the butterscotch pecan is the one that is most popular, the one that you have in your hand right now, because it's like just sweet enough. You can add the honey if you want to, or butter if you want to, but you don't need to. It's M134380 is your item number. It is, I don't have any auto delivery on this. We haven't seen these in a while though, and I love that they're back. This is fancy pants. I feel like a scone, again, you're baking a scone and it just makes your home smell like an estate.
Right.
And if you happen to be selling your home, you know how they always say bake something while you're selling a home and people are touring? Bake scones. And they'll be like, let me put an offer on your house, because if this is how it smells all the time,
luxury.
That's where I'm going. Luxury.
Okay, wait, can I tell you, I made these the other morning and I said, I'm baking. But like really, I'm just turning on the oven and I'm popping these in. And in 25 to 30 minutes, the house smells amazing and we have something so delicious to eat, soft and buttery. Because guess what? I'm not making scones from scratch. That is a ton of work. And then when you get them at the bakery, you have to eat them right away. You bake these when you want these.
So if you want these at 4 o'clock in the morning because you happen to be burning the midnight oil, if you want these for an after school snack, always for your brunches. I mean, think about this, $21.66. You're taking folks out for brunch. You're getting a dozen of these, but you can actually cut them into 4.
Yeah.
You can make, I think, 4 little scones with each one of these, because you can definitely do that.
Break them up.
Break them up, exactly. 3 easy payments of $21.66. Shipping and handling is free. I want to remind you that this is how they come, so that everybody knows that you're not getting completely baked scones. You're baking them.
Yes.
That's why they're called ready to bake. So you get them home. They look like this. You put them in your oven. What are our directions again?
It's on the box. It's 350, 25 to 30 minutes. This is what you love about David's, that we give you the yumminess that you get to bake at home.
Exactly. And 134380 is your item number. Put these in your cart and check out. You'll be so delighted because it's also something different. Maybe you weren't even considering scones and you were like, English muffin for sure, but scones?
Scones?
Wow.
Come on now.
Thanks, Jessie.
Thank you.